Hello, hello. Everything looks green on our end. Just announcing quickly on Discord and we'll get underway. Yo, Cavi, what's going on? Dizzy Panda, aka the one and only Snipes, what's going on? I thought we'd do something kind of fun for the start of stream, since we're kind of firing up. I want to create a transmog that will, because this is like my my red or like my orange sword transmog, but I want to do another one for green, even though I'm going to be using the Urska sword when I go out there. I want to do a green one because we have the I got the Agris crown. I don't know if I'm gonna regret that, but it is what we have. Yo, Cedric, what's going on? Tactical turkey. Tactical turkey. I like that. Yo, Roberts, what's going on? What's going on, everybody? Good to see you. Thank you for showing up. Y'all are hecka early. And I appreciate that. Let's see. Inventory, personality. Let's go to head accessory. How do you guys feel about the green one? Kind of weird looking. I don't know how I feel about it. I mean, dude, this one's so clean. So clean. So clean. I thought it'd be kind of fun to do a green transmog somewhere, some way. What I'm gonna do is dial armor. I think what I'm gonna do is maybe Hyperion as like a base. Oh, maybe Sovereign as a base. Sovereign as a base would be much better. And then we'll do Hyperion. Actually, I think I'm gonna do this. This. Maybe even just like that. Go full woodland. And have Hyperion in there as such. So that's just, and then we're just gonna click through some of the armors and see what up. Yeah, not bad. Is it me, or do these greens not really show up as well as they should? Sagacious is good. Nasher chest piece? Nasher chest piece. Is that what the kids are into these days? These boots are like unbeatable almost. Almost. Dude, I'm gonna throw this out there, chat. Our transmog, like, screen, how we handle our transmog, sucks. It sucks. I'm gonna say it. No one else is gonna say it. I'm gonna say it. This sucks. Look at this. I can't even see my boots. Like this right here blocks my, like, dude, take me into like a transmog screen. Because you know what's funny is if I take a, I could be like, yo, I'm a content creator with 100,000 followers on Twitter. I play Dauntless, and I really enjoy my transmog. And you take a picture of your character, and it's just like, we have no way to, like, we don't have G-pose, you know what I'm saying? We don't have, like, anything cool to show off our character. We could go, like, if we really want to, we could do, like, this, you know? Or so we could like take a screenshot of this, but we still have the menu. Or you could go into, I think, just the personality screen. Yeah, this is like got your banner and shit, but the banner is like taking up way more real estate than it needs to. We can't like set a scene, we can't do any poses, and then you do this and it's like, oh yeah, I'm gonna have a screenshot made for ants. It's gonna be amazing. Yo, but gliders though. I'm just throwing that out there though. I'm just throwing it out there, dude. I'm just speaking from the heart. Anyway, I hope you guys are having a lovely day. Lovely morning. It is just a little after 10 here. If you talk to Honest Oz and go into the rumor menu, you can get a clearer view of your character. That's pathetic. That I have to like talk to, like it's probably not even meant to be like that on purpose, right? Maybe I'll do like a green suit of armor. That could be sick. I don't know which suit of armor. Oh my god. This is like the armor version of an ugly sweater. That's funny. Oh my goodness, dude. It's like so tacky that I like it. Too bulky for me. Revy, how much money did you spend on this game over like the almost 4 years I've been playing it? Over 1,000 for sure. I don't have the receipts. I couldn't tell you, but I've spent a lot. I have spent a lot of money supporting Dauntless. You know, my choices feel kind of limited with these colors. Just the way that they're appearing on the armor just kind of looks weird. Well, I'll just pick a chest piece and try to make it work. I haven't done anything like this. I'm gonna try to make this chest piece look good. Could just be also like the lighting, maybe. Oops, didn't confirm that on accident. Dude, I keep like barely missing and it's taking me off, bruh. I'm getting peeved, bruh. I want this like emerald color, or do I want this color? It's a little bit more like flashy. Yeah, that doesn't look too bad. With like lighting on it, doesn't look too bad. All right, let's get some pants. Pants are really all I need, and then the gloves are pretty easy. Should I show a little leg, chat? It's pretty hype. Yo, Marcus, what's going on? Fashion is the true end game of Dauntless. Yeah, I figure, like, you know, while we're waiting for people to kind of like roll up, we do something a little different. I think fashion is like, especially for this patch, it's like, I feel like it's one of the only things I got, you know? You know what I'm saying? This patch is a little suspect. Might just keep it simple with the boots. I do kind of like these like steel toes. Having a little bit of metal on there help. These actually look like they belong with the set a little bit. If only I could see them better. I definitely want that part to be brown. I mean, and honestly, I want this part to be like a lighter brown too. Yeah, not much really to do here other than match my greens. Yeah. What sword transmog? This is the big one. Like, what sword transmog do we want to use with this? Meh. 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 Ooh. Nah, it doesn't really fit. Baseball bat? This almost works well. This almost works well. I actually kind of like that. Sword Mog looking suspect. Cat's Claw maybe? No. Samuel, what's going on? You have the Emerald Pack weapon skins? I think I might have missed that one. Is there like a cool looking green sword? Maybe? Nah. Toshai's sword. Kind of whack. Kind of limited on sword options. I never thought I would say that. This is kind of cool. Yeah, I'm gonna stick with that for now, and let's do the gloves next. Next event when Revvy will next event, Revvy, when? Will there be a Halloween event? I would imagine that the Purple Crown will come back for Dark Harvest. But don't quote me on that, you know? Actually kind of like these. Looks kind of nice. I definitely want like less armored gloves. That looks budget. Less armored glove. No, it's go oven mitts. These are too flat, even though they do look good with like the consistency of like the straps. Like these look like straps here, the little green parts, and then the straps there. It has a nice little consistency, and it doesn't overtake the green of the armor. So that's an option. Actually kind of like these. These are the gloves that go with this armor, I think, though. Ooh, these are actually kind of clean with this. Dude, these are the boots and gloves look clean as heck from that pass. I actually kind of like this, but I want to change the color of the metal. Make it like silver or something. Is there another brown somewhere? That's not too bad. Rose gold. Look like a gardener, chat. Look like a gardener. Can we go with a helmet? I actually kind of like the face mask. It's kind of a vibe. Let's see. What color do I want it to be? Maybe sagacious across the board. Not really feeling it, actually. It looks better here than it does in game. Or like outside, you know? How to play Dauntless. Spend 2 hours making a build and fit. 2, do 1 Eska and alt F4. Damn. Speaking mad facts, dude. Yanilla, how are you, dude? Those things are hella nice. I haven't seen, is that like a Twitch Prime pack, Robo? Emerald Pack was the Xbox exclusive skin. Yeah. I have the Switch stuff, but yeah, I don't have any of the others. Revy reminds me of my ex-girlfriend. I humbly accept. I could be a bird. Caw-caw. Caw-caw! I could also be this guy. I could be Tracer. Beep boop. I can also have a sweet beanie, chat. I could be a mushroom. I could have a nice beret. Yeah, I don't know. This actually doesn't look as bad as I thought it was going to when I clicked on it. That's actually kind of cool. It's different. Different. Be a cone head. Giant ram. I could have green bunny ears. That's kind of sick. Green bunny ears, chat? Yes or no? Could also be Bloodborne. Maybe I'll do this. Be a jack-o'-lantern. They gave us hair now. This actually looks kind of nice. I just need to fix the coloration. If there wasn't any clipping there, it'd look a lot better. Oddly enough, this is one of the better choices. I like that the antlers barely don't obstruct the crown on this. It actually looks like it almost belongs. Let me do always visible and then dye these. Dude, that is so funny in the how to play Dauntless thing. Make a fit. Do 1 run. Cease. Feel like a pink. Do 1 run. Alt F4. Oh, banger alert, chat. Banger alert. Maybe like an orange or like a sunset color. Rose gold, maybe. Just like a little slight accent. Banger alert, dude. Song slap. God, the antlers are so pointy. They're so vertical, dude. So vertical. Revy has the weirdest humor? What do you mean? Why are we... I have a good sense of humor. Okay, that looks awful. Man, not sold on any of these. Sickest fit ever? What you mean? I'm gonna be hitting you with some question marks on that one. Unfortunately, I don't really have a sword for this. I guess I could just run Agorist sword, but it just looks kind of bogus. I guess we'll rock this. We are very green. Reject humanity, become goat. Cedric, if you're still around, take care. Did you just say bogus? Yes. I've been saying bogus a lot lately. There's a green/yellow from the last hunt pass that might look good. I don't even know if I've finished. Okay, apparently I have a ton of things to claim. What's the dye called? Oh my god, this hairstyle is so much cooler in this screen than it is in the game. I was excited to look like Justin Bieber. Ooh, these boots are kind of sick. Got the sword mod. Where's the sword mod? In the reward cache? Oh yeah, I have that one. Oh, this one? It doesn't look bad. I can get it. Might as well. Doesn't look bad. I'd have to like... You know what? Probably looks better than this neon green one. I like how the light reflects off of it. It looks cool. Yeah, I don't mind that. It doesn't like 100% go. Dude, why is the blade so large? It like drags. This sword doesn't seem like it's scaled properly. But maybe it's supposed to look that large. Alright, well. Good enough. Let's correct the build here. Predator, tenacious. Why do we have acidic? A question mark? You know, I really should get Malkarian's gloves. I need one tail spear. Should we go kill Malkarian really quick? You know what? I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do that. I'm overdue, dude. I can't have like meta builds because I don't have Malkarian gloves. And that makes me sad. Can't have nice things. Much as rock 60 worker. Forgot the final touch, dude. This one has a trail on it, right? Maybe I'll do this. Nah. There we go. All right, one shock escalation. Next video, getting the strongest pair of oven mitts. Nah. Nah. Yo, Avalantis, what's going on? Thanks for joining us. It'll slap 1 mil views. Be careful what you wish for. I am. Well, I'm gonna upload this this video as getting the strongest pair of oven mitts, and we'll see how it does. I'll upload it to the channel, and you know, we know exactly who to blame. Daniel, all right. Hello? I just wanted the move speed down. I mean, if you're guaranteeing me 1 mil views, I would be a fool not to go for it, right? Right? I think it's set in stone. I think we've come to an accord. Ah. What? Okay, I can't upload this video because I just died to round 1 Boreas. My pride is on the line, dude. I can't do it anymore. Rest in peace. Boom, headshot. Yeah, something like that. Yo, Raptor, what's going on? He's already backing out? No. Relax. Wait. I've been had. Phoenix Labs, you have some splainin' to do. Can that only interrupt 1 behemoth? Today I learned, I guess. Boreas Boomer's balance, buddy. That's some alliteration you got there. Easy kills. It can interrupt more than 1, it's just a slim timer. So you're telling me that once it goes off, even though it's a giant wall that persists in the world, all these choices are not that great. Even though it still persists in the world, it doesn't do anything. So it's just a visual bait on my screen. Sounds about par for the course for Dauntless, if I'm being honest. Oh wow. Who would have thought? The lightning circle modifier still doesn't work. Smile. There we go. That one worked. How do you get that thing you press G for? You run escalation until your eyes bleed and craft a legendary weapon. You can then press G. I go full throttle for round 4. Can you play with Dell? I cannot, actually. I'm physically incapable of playing with Dell. That doesn't count. I am getting played. It's like how chat plays me. Sad. Why are you playing games, chat? This could be us. We're too busy front. I just got slapped up. I was wondering when you were gonna fall over. Revy asked Doe's mom if he could play, and she said no. That's facts, actually. Yeah, Doe's mom is still really upset with him from having too much fun the last time, you know, we ran together. The Akimbo Chonkla. Alright, Macau. Wait, what is this? What's this behemoth called? Alcarian? There we go. Need the tail cut. No, I'll just wait. Hello? Easy. Oh my god, the slowest animation ever known to man. You've never seen anything slower in your entire life. Alright, GG, easy, I'm out. Hey Revy, can you do a vlog in the future? Like an IRL vlog of of what? Can you be more specific? I feel like Phaelanx is more for lore and the element of outside civilization. Yeah, I mean, and there's nothing wrong with that. Like, it's not a bad behemoth, in my opinion. Asking Doe's mom if you can play. Vlog that. Is that another 1 mil views? Damn, I'm gonna be popping off. That's 2 million views already. Easy clap. I know we did that for the gloves, but I gotta feed Thrax really fast. Gaming setup? I plan on getting a new computer here pretty soon. Maybe I'll vlog that. I thought it would be because Joe streamed him building his computer, and that was like an eternity long stream. Like, it might as well have been like a 24-hour subathon, but with how long it took him. But maybe I'll stream and like build it and just chill. He did his best. True. Alright. We did it. We're nuts. We officially have not trash. Not trash poggers. Is it better to go 6 adrenaline? Or should I do like 3 evasive fury? Should I do this? This looks pretty good. I like having the attack speed. 20 seconds. 9 predator, bro. Should I just go 15 predator, chat? Is that the play? Alright, let's get out to the blaze work. That's what we came here for to begin with, so. Thoughts on Phalanx's design? Like the way it looks, like design aesthetically or design in terms of like the fight design? Because either way, it's like pretty mediocre, in my opinion. I think it looks cooler than the fight is, but I want to eventually make a video, and this is kind of like the main reason for this stream, is just to get a better opinion on Phalanx. So I'd probably revisit that topic at a later time after I've maybe fought Phalanx a few times. You know, The Mog doesn't look good, but it doesn't look bad. I just needed a different thing, you know? I just needed something else. I was rocking orange for hecka much days, you know? Yeah, change of pace. RevvyRad. Dude, RevvyRad is like one of my favorite things. Decemberman can't make up its mind. RevvyRad, dude. Boom. Guessing your favorite meme is Valamir? Never speak that name in this chat ever again. Stealing people's buffs is a Douglas thing. Yeah, I only steal hearts, right, Mirnon? Ooh, parry the explosion too? We're nutty. Say this once, Revy has a better Dauntless fashion sense than Doe. Look. Doe's fashion sense appeals to the Zoomers. I like to try and make things that people don't usually use. Because here, I'm going to call out all you fashion moguls out there. Anyone can make the Tragic Echo, Malkarian armor, and like all the other crowns look good. But I try to use stuff that isn't like in the norm, you know what I'm saying? Try to make other things look decent. I don't know, Revy, will you show me how to you steal a heart? Sure. During our weekly session of D&D, streamed over at twitch.tv/RevvyRad. Every Sunday, 2 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. I don't remember where all these things are. My buff might run out. Buggers. I'm just looking for the Steam. A weekly session that I think we have 2 votes to pass this week and 2 people are missing? Wait, who are the 2 people missing and who are the 2 people to pass? Wait. I'm getting scammed out of my D&D session. I've been waiting for this. B and Zanny are passing? Wait, didn't B say that she was like the first one to be like, yo, are we playing D&D? Oh, what? Yes, transmog equals no transmog? I am confusion. Yeah, but Aura and Zhao are missing. Is Zhao actually missing, or is he just like... Oh, there's one. Is Zhao actually missing, or is he just not responding? Did I get it? Is that all 6? I don't even remember how many I got. It's 5 of 6? Where's the last one, chat? I need your help. Oh, I think it's this one over here, right? There's one over here. Yeah, there it is. See the steep. That was a close one. Almost didn't get it. 100% confirmed not available today. Ooh. Man. Ook. Makes me sad. I just see Revy get clapped by a bird. I haven't fought Phaelanx since the day it released. I was grinding for legendary weapons. Imagine fall damage in Dauntless. I'd die so much. I'm definitely gonna get those cheeks clapped because I have 780 HP. Berserker probably not the play for this particular fight. I'm 100% okay with people living lives. Ooh, I don't know if we can see eye to eye on that one. Well, I guess I'll just have to do another stream and be responsible and play like Smash Legends or something over on Twitch at 2 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. I've been meaning to do a tier list for characters on that. I've been disciplined. Nice, kind of popping, semi-popping, mild poppage going on. Pop lock and drop it. That misses. I'm kind of pissed. These birds are AFK. It was slowed down, so my discipline hit. I'm pissed. Also, my projectile went right through it. Can we talk about this? The state of Dauntless. My projectiles can't hit anything. This Shrike isn't using any of its dash attack. Ow. Will RevvyRad ever learn how to dodge? The answer may surprise you. It's not that I don't know how to dodge, it's that I don't care to dodge, chat. There's a distinct difference. Will the hitboxes in this game ever be active for you to parry them with Avenging Overdrive? The answer may surprise you. Will this game ever solve its stamina issues? The answer is no, but we keep hoping anyway. I'm not gonna use my Avenging Overdrive yet. I'm saving it. I know this thing's one. I know you are one. So one. I'm dead. You're so one. I told you. You were so one. I'm pissed. You have any Phaelanx gear? No. Why would I craft such an amazing set? Oh, hey. Ow. I don't know what it's doing. It literally just T-posed at me. All right, we're doing great. Great fight, Phoenix Lounge. Nice. Okay, got hit frame 1, nice. Okay. What is that, Aether form now? Yeah. Whew. That move is ass. I guess I got hit there, but yeah, that spin attack, suspect. It's just like Scraves, which is a great fight, by the way. Absolutely love it. My favorite. I've never seen it do that before. I tried so hard, but couldn't Avenging Overdrive. I rolled into those because I'm a genius. I'm an absolute genius. I'm cringing internally. Maybe next campaign we can find a way to let guests play. I think we just need some more people that are actually going to play. You know? Committed to the cause. To our cause. I think it will be like a pretty big hit. Like, unless we brought someone in as the sidekick, because they added a sidekick class, right? That'd be kind of funny if, like, just every session there was a different sidekick. Maybe we can have a perpetual sidekick character and just bring in people to take that person's place. Oh my goodness. Can I be a little gnome that channels eldritch powers from my rock? I mean, probably could. I'm sure gnomes would be able to do something like that. I don't think classes are like race locked in D&D. Tail, we're nuts. Broke the leg, we're nuts. Hit the fire and still got... Wait. I'm bad. Hey, we did it. Yeah, there's some attacks that are not very good on this fight. start farming this bird when the Banky XP. Yeah, honestly, that's the play. And that's honestly my sentiment too. Like, I'm not gonna be going really hard in the Blaze Works at level 20, right? But I do have, you know, just after that one fight, yeah, I think that the design of the behemoth and the lore behind it is a lot cooler than the actual behemoth in the game. A magic bag that proceeds to generate a sidekick once per day. Alright, whose idea was it to put Styxians on these islands? Is this the first island with Styxians on it? Alright, Chad, I have a brilliant idea. It just anti-aired me, dude. It knew. I got anti-air. I proceeded to jump in and I got anti-air, dude. These pigs are gamers. I just wanted to do this. That's all I wanted to do. That is literally all I wanted to do. I'm gonna chill in here and heal naturally while I read chat. We need vetting and players and planning, and I just don't think I have the time to open up for guests though, so not anytime soon. Fair enough. But yeah, I don't know. It's not my D&D game, dude. I just, you know, you say, do you want to play? And I say yes. That's just how it is. At the end of the day, it's not really much for me to say. I am disciplined, and I am dying. Man. I like the feeling of the Blaze Work. Like, I like the power level dynamic of it. Like, everything being really high level is nice. And then on top of that, you get rewarded for hunting here to begin with. Music is Dead Life, right? No, this is, well, Ludowick does a lot of the Katana Zero soundtrack, but yeah, no, this isn't Dead Life. This is just Katana Zero soundtrack. The song is called Breath of the Serpent. Have you not played Katana Zero, Mirno? Great game. I know you're showing me it, like, people speedrunning it. Have you not played? I guess there's not really much point in playing a game that you've, like, seen people beat multiple times through speedrunning. I haven't. Yeah, it's a good game. Well thought out. I'm playing that other game that I added you in the new games channel. Panzer Paladin. Game's pretty fun. It's like a Mega Man sort of thing with like a spin. Bunch of bosses across the globe attacking the world. You gotta stop them. Your mech. It's pretty fun. Fun little side game that you could probably finish in a couple hours. 2 or 3 hours. Been slowly chipping away at that game. Isn't it? Ram disciplined again. Time to die in 1 hit. It's going well. How are you? Got an Avengers game? Wait, which Avengers game? Is there a new one? There's too many Avengers games now. For like both mobile and PC, and I'm just like, I have no idea which one's which anymore. I just don't own it. If I did, I'd probably find time to play it. Yeah, it's a really good game, so if you ever find that time or get the game, it's really good. If I have it on, because I have the humble choice thing, if it's ever there, I already own it. I'll just toss it your way. It's a good one for sure. The flopped one for console. Well, hopefully there's some enjoyment there. Are you a big like superhero fan? I don't know. The only Marvel games I play these days are Marvel vs. Capcom, and I haven't played Marvel vs. Capcom in a while. I just can't help but feel like they're just so like chilly, right? But if it's a fighting game, I know it's not for the money. Because if anyone makes a fighting game, it's not for the money, I'll tell you that. Feels bad, man. Alright, where's the last one? I forget. I think I got the 2 that are over there. I got that one, and then... Ah, there it is. Yeah, I'm gonna hit this last valve, and then I'm going to use the bathroom, because I need to use the bathroom. Yeah. You're a B chat. Wow, I come back and there's just these gamers. Circling around me like sharks, dude. Yo, Zeal, what's going on? Oh my gosh, it was slow again, bro. Oh, pain. I was just washing my hair. Oh, yeah? Did you diet or something? Oh. Their code name is Shark Cats or something? Huh. Makes sense. I did not know that. I still don't appreciate their existence, though. Honestly, I feel like Fauna was kind of just not a very great addition, regardless. Expensive. Yeah, it is. All right, well, got that sucker out of the way. That hit me, huh? Kind of upset about that. Oh, whoops. Bruh. Heck? That was so slow. I'm upset. Oh, been raging. I don't even have any of the Phaelanx weapons yet, so I haven't even tried it. But I heard it was broken, so I didn't even bother. Broken in, as in not even working properly, not like broken like stupid damage. Oh god. Are you kidding me, bro? Ugh. Man. The fight is, yeah, I don't know, not my favorite. Yeah, people were already saying that, like, they really just like it for the lore. Want some Mecha Godzilla vibes? Oops, didn't mean to do that. I wouldn't care if it's like another bird if the fight was decent, right? But I just don't feel like it's really bringing anything special. Except hitting me frame one with that spin, dude. Dude, I hate that spin, man. I hate it. It's like, you can't react to it. If you're already attacking, you get hit. And it deals all of my life. And I'm playing sword. I can only imagine that, like, Chain Blaze is, like, probably the only weapon that can react to it. Consistently. Some of the issues with this game, man. Off the jump. Now it is the jump. Okay. Sick. Oh, it tells me how long I've been live for now. Nice. I haven't touched this game since a little before Frosteska dropped. How is it now? It's still more of the same. There's just a little bit more. You already know what to expect if you've been playing up till Frosteska. That didn't even hit me. But if it did, it would have killed me. Still die there, huh? Bird watching paw. Yeah, feels that way. Get the parry, still die. Nice. Alright. Well, I'm already kind of bored of that fight. I'm gonna go back to Ramsgate and see what's needed. I know you need a ton of stuff, but I don't even know what the unique effect is, I'll be honest. Revy knows I'm stressed, but I'm just helping, and is just helping me out by dying a lot. You know, whatever helps. I don't know. All right. Legs, huh? Attack a behemoth part to lock onto it and load a homing missile. Missiles deal 100 damage and increase the damage of every other missile volley by 100. Deal damage to load up a maximum of 3 additional missiles. Dodging fires all loaded missiles on the locked on part. 90-second cooldown. Wow. It's weird. No cap, I did so well last month that I'm worried. Worried that something like that is gonna happen. And this is like, I don't know. I feel like that's a really big sign that like you're setting yourself up to sabotage yourself. So, I don't know. Just keep the good times rolling, bro. That's all you can do in life. You know? It's just flashes of happiness, especially in the current era of the world, you know? Take your happiness and run with it, dude, as long as you can. Don't even think about anything bad happening until it happens. Universal compensation? Nah. You know, if you're gonna, you know, I guess deprive yourself of the happiness that you should be having, like, yeah, that's just like a big flag to me that you're setting yourself up. So yeah, don't do that. Smile. On a job process that were 70,000 people were in, now there's 200. Yeah, well, surprise, you're just a good dude. So just keep trucking until you're number one. "90-second cooldown." Well, that's the not power surge version. Because, like, Pangar goes from 1,000 to 3,000, right? I know it's, like, not as high as Pangar, and Pangar is easier to use, so it's just like, what's the point? And then, like, if you're not close to Pangar, you're probably a step below Hellion as well, so... If I get in, I will even sub tier 2 to you. Listen, I'm gonna go out and say this. If Twitch keeps throwing the way that it does, I'm probably just gonna keep streaming on YouTube. Like, I'm waiting for the moment that I'm able to kind of like slim down on the platforms that I'm doing all my content on. I'm just waiting, bro. Like, if YouTube ups their game, and they honestly have been behind the scenes, BTTV being available on YouTube now is pretty huge, you know, in terms of like emotes. But it just needs like a few more key features, and it's already just as good as Twitch, if not better, because your ability to be found. Yeah, that's like memberships. Atlantis. That's like the join button. That's how you like do the subs. But honestly, dude, hold off on subbing to this channel, because if one channel pops off, it's gonna be my fighting game channel, and that's like gonna be the one that's like long term, I think. But my goal, my plan for this channel is just to like keep covering PvE games, and then like my my PvP channel will be my FGC channel. But I'm just trying to make fighting games work for me. I do want to try the new KOF too. I know KOF's big in Brazil. I don't know if you know anything about that. But I'm rooting for you, dude. I hope you get the job. I hope you get the job. Yeah, it'll be my first KOF. First Melty Blood coming up at the end of the month too. That's like 10 days, 11 days. So we, I guess we're, hold on, let me check my D&D channel. It seems like we're, yeah, it looks like we're, yeah, it looks like D&D is out. KOF was so big that there was street rolls. If you didn't follow, you would have a fight, a true fight. Yeah, I mean that happened in the arcades here too, in days past. If you were a hooligan, you know, which most people in the FGC are. My buddy has a story of him getting, or of his friend who plays like Dulcim really well in like Street Fighter 2 days. And he had a knife pulled on him because the other guy just like couldn't do anything to his Dulcim. Stretchy limb boy. Was a big I don't know. People don't know how to manage themselves when it comes to video games, dude. Let's see. Shard of Eternal Storm, Peerless Storm Plates. Dang, I need all sorts of stuff now. Imagine? Yeah, I don't know, man. I mean, I don't want to imagine, you know? Like, I don't want that to happen to me. You picked Rugal in arcade, you could catch some hands. Yeah. Imagine, bro. There were like rules posted up on arcade cabs for like local rules. So silly to me. But I guess if you don't make rules like that, then you get, you know, the equivalent of Ice Climber wobbling. It's just really boring to watch. But, I don't know. Infinites have been a thing in the game, in fighting games, for a long time. And they were more prevalent in older games. So, it's not surprising that people got, like, beat up over it because they were paying money to play and then they just caught an Infinite. I don't know what Rugal's deal is. I know who Rugal is, but I guess he was just a busted character. I was more of a Metal Slug beat 'em up kind of. Yeah, the Simpsons arcade game and the TMNT arcade game. Classics. Yeah, I was definitely like I mean, when I was a kid, like when the arcades were like prevalent here, I was a kid. I would do like, you know, the ticket games and games I could actually like get my money's worth, because yeah, all the big kids played Street Fighter and stuff. I was not the type of person to want to like get my ass beat repeatedly. I just rent. If I wanted to play a fighting game, I'd rent it. Dude, remember when you guys could rent video games? No? Just me? Crickets? I know that there was one character in early King of Fighters that on a particular stage had a disadvantage because of the way that you entered the stage. You were like on a bridge, and if you, it was like some old guy, I forget what his name is, but he jumps into the stage later, and there's nothing stopping you from like the other person from, so you get like a free hit. You know how many times I rented Superman 64? 0, because that game is trash. Is it 0? Tell me it's 0. It's either a lot or 0, and you're trying to bait me. You wouldn't ask that question if it was just like once. No, because I was a kid and there was no internet, my G. Listen, if all you had was a console and all you could do is rent games, there's no way that you're just renting Superman 64 repeatedly. No shot. There's other options, Atalantis. There's other options. This isn't even Rage Tail. What? Wondering when that thing was gonna blow up. Crowd is putting me to sleep with all the goo. Speaking of old things, I've been watching Lupin the Third a lot lately when I wake up, because my sleep schedule's like not messed up, but it's not the best either. Yeah, I've been catching up on Lupin the Third because the new season comes out next month. Big Lupin the Third guy. I've seen almost all of them. Almost all of them. I'd rather go make mud and throw it at the street. The spin-off of Lupin is great. I haven't seen it. Spin-off, huh? Is it that's the one with it's like supposed to be Lupin's son, right? Isn't there another spin-off where Lupin's a female? Hey Schnaps, what's going on? Aren't there multiple spin-offs? I have yet to see the movie though, the animated movie. The new one? Or relatively new one? I think it's like a year old or something now. Maybe 2 years. Not quite sure when it came out. Probably should have done Discipline there. Yeah, I haven't been streaming as much. Streams are just kind of happen when I have the luxury of doing them, or I'm streaming D&D, but we're not streaming D&D today. And I'm sad about it. I'm a little salty. I was looking forward to it this week. The anime spin-off is about Fujiko. Maybe that's the one I'm thinking of. I know that there's another one where I think it follows like Lupin's son. That he had with Fujiko. Pretty sure. I'm like almost positive. I don't think it did as well. Have you finished farming Phaelanx? No, not even close. I have to do that fight in small doses because I just can't stand it. There are some attacks in this game that just tilt me off the face of the earth. But right now I'm just farming shock escalation for legendary component. What's going on, Phineas? How are you? Nah, I'm just playing solo right now, Schnupp. I'm probably gonna do one more escalation and then peace out anyway, so. I need to get ready to stream on Twitch because I'm gonna be doing some more stuff over there. Might wait though. I don't know. I haven't quite decided yet. I planned on streaming D&D, but since we're not doing it, it's not like of utmost importance. I haven't even like really prepared the stuff that I want to do. It might just be like watching some videos, but I don't know how long that's gonna be. I want to do some content for my fighting game channel. Haven't quite thought about that yet. Maybe I'll get it set up and I'll stream it on Monday. Sometimes you have slow days. Well, I just haven't been, like, streaming hasn't been my main priority lately. I've been doing really well on TikTok. So I've been focusing a lot of energy there. Sunday is normally my day off because I treat it like a day off because D&D. And, yeah. Sunday's normally my day off, but I decided to throw up a stream. Just heck it, why not? Feeling a little bored. so it seemed. I was today years old until I realized how much of a grindy game Dauntless was. Yeah, it's one of those games that it's like, I don't know. I compare Dauntless to Warframe a lot. Pretty grindy. A lot of repetition, a lot of reps. Waiting for my friend to make a Starfinder game. Alright. That's pretty fun. Damn. That thing got destroyed. I was just about to say, yeah. I compare it a lot to Warframe. Or at least I did in the past. Yeah, you need to have a particular mindset when you're playing this game, but it's, I don't know, for me, I've really I don't know how to, I can't think of the words to describe. Like, I try to have a lot of a lot of prejudice with games these days, where if it feels like I'm doing chores, I force myself to stop. So like Genshin Impact, right? Genshin Impact's a good like example. Games like Genshin Impact, where you just like log in and do, it's like, oh, I gotta do my resin. If I have the thought of like, oh, I gotta do this or else I'm gonna be disadvantaged, and it's not like I'm gonna log in and do this because I have fun doing it, I just don't do it anymore. Are you kidding me? That goes through behemoths now? This game has no consistency in its patches. What is your build? Yeah. Spaghetti. What's going on, Claude? It's a great side game. It is a great side game. I think if you have no particular goal in mind when going in to play Dauntless, it's probably the best time to be playing Dauntless. Because if you go in to be like, oh man, I gotta do my Dauntless chores, gotta get my like prestiges and all that stuff, that's when you start hating life like I do. It's just like, it's really hard to make videos on the current content in the game. I've done it all before, or it's just so easy, or no one cares. It's like this very bad environment for content creators that aren't just getting started, but like people that have been playing for a really long time. It just doesn't really set you up for anything interesting. People don't, like, the Dauntless community doesn't really care about, like, the accomplishment of difficult tasks, because the game inherently is just kind of random, I guess is the word. Like, amongst the trial community, at least to my perception of the trial community is like they watch trials content to, like, a majority of people watch trials content to see how the run is done so they can get their marks. They don't really care about the person that is getting a fast time. That's not to say that it's like not an accomplishment, because I'm like not trying to take away from them, but you know, personally, I don't care about trials. I don't care about the game mode. I used to care about speedrunning this game, but the integrity of the speedruns is just so squandered by all the bugs and the wonkiness of the fights, and yeah, I don't know. Taming that wonkiness is just not something that I have interest in anymore. And before, I didn't know any better. So, I don't know. That's just kind of like my perception of it. The only thing that was worth, I think you, at 100 reforges, there's like, that's when you get the last frame, cosmetic frame that goes around the weapon. The weapon icon. But you can reforge infinitely. It's all just flex. There's no point. There's no statistic gain. At least. It's all flexing power. Oh, it's dead. Whoops. Oh, it's 50? I thought it was 100. It's my bad. Not streaming on Twitch anymore? No, I'm debating on whether or not I'm going to stream on Twitch either later today or tomorrow. But yeah, I stream all my Dauntless content here now. And then I play variety games on my Twitch channel. At least for the time being. Until my fighting game channel pops off. Or gets a little bit more traction. Then I'll be just playing more fighting games. Right now, it's Dauntless and hanging out, and yeah. Lately, I've been having a hard time coming up with ideas for videos for Dauntless, and that kind of sucks, but overall, the viewership is significantly down in comparison to what it was. So I think a lot of people are feeling the same. Just kind of burned out on Dauntless. Might be time to formally put it to bed. But I don't know. I've just been doing other content things. Mainly TikTok. Love to see you play NetherRealm fighting games, Revvy. NetherRealm. Is that Mortal Kombat or NetherRealm? I'm looking forward to Melty Blood. Melty Blood comes out in like 2 weeks. Week and a half. Somewhere in there. Comes out on the 30th, so 11 days. How many Phaelanx have you killed? Today I've only killed 2. But I've probably killed like maybe 10. Mortal Kombat Injustice. No, Mortal Kombat's popular. Those games don't really like. I just don't like the way that they feel. I've actually played both Injustices. Haven't played a recent Mortal Kombat. I get a little bit squeamish when I play Mortal Kombat. I know if I like played it avidly, I'd like get over it. I don't know. I don't know what it is. I think it's just like how romanticized it is. Because normally I don't like, if I watch a movie and someone gets like hurt like that, I'll just kind of like wince. But for some reason I get actually nauseous when I see Mortal Kombat stuff. I don't know why. I'm doing well, Wilson. Thank you. Just kind of like winding down here and live for like 2 hours. Kind of chilling, reading chat and having a good time. Revvy, can you please do another grind series? I mean, my latest video that I uploaded like a day or 2 ago is a continuation. It's really all I can really like do is just grind more gear, which as of late, people don't really want to watch that, at least in comparison to how much they like. I just don't think that Dauntless has as large as a player base it did 2 weeks ago. It's yeah, I don't know. Like I uploaded a video on V Rising, and that video did almost as well as one of my Dauntless videos, which is not good. So, in terms of content, I don't really know what I should upload to make people interested. Other than just things I'm excited for. So I'm hesitant to upload Dauntless. As yeah. Dauntless is fun, but it's not something I can keep uploading forever. Isn't playing the game grinding? Yeah, I mean, pretty much. But I don't know. Yeah. Maybe they mean like another playthrough or something. Upload what you want to upload, man. I am. And that's why this channel is kind of slowing down. Because when I returned to Dauntless, I was uploading like every day. And I was a little bit more passionate about, upholding that. The daily upload thing. And it was just easier for me to log in, do my daily. But I've relocated my daily grind to more fighting game oriented content over on TikTok and my fighting game channel, because that's where like my actual passion lies. But like people have already said, Dauntless is a good side game, and so and it's also just really fun to kick it with you guys and hang out and chat. You do Apex? I played with Doe sometimes, but Apex is not something like I'm excited to get like really good at, Doesn't really do it for me. But Doe is hella good at Apex. Why did they make the Phaelanx so grindy? My assumption on why it's so grindy is because it's so they can pad the amount of time that they need to make the next patch. But yeah, I don't know. That's like the only reason I could think of why it's like more grindy than a lot of the other things in the game. Because next patch, I think it's just the XP banking, really. Like, I don't think anything new is coming besides the XP banking. Parts are useless after that. Yeah, but I don't know. I was talking about this with Doe when we were playing, and like I'm a fan of grinds being hard. Like, I don't know, because if this were Monster Hunter, I have like probably 1,000 hours in the Monster Hunter franchise, probably more. But recently I can think of like 1,000 hours across like Monster Hunter World and Rise. So like if this were Monster Hunter, I don't mind grinding heavily for gems and plates and just like harder loot. But for some reason in Dauntless I do, and I think that just boils down with how much fun I'm having fighting with the weapons and the monsters that I'm fighting. And so I want to say that like Dauntless doesn't really give me the same thrill of hunting for loot as it does as Monster Hunter does. And because of that, I made the statement to Doe that the result of adding new behemoths is typically the same, at least from my observation and my like the statistics that I see. For the most part, players play the new patches, new behemoths, new content for about a week, and then it diminishes drastically. And that's either a result of players get everything and then they don't have anything more to grind for, or they just don't care because the grind is too long. And the result is always the same, because if they make the grind too easy, people shelf the game because they have everything and there's nothing more to do. And you know, vice versa, they just get bored because the grind is too long. So there's no real winner, and that's why I made the statement earlier. Like, if you guys feel like you're playing a game because you feel obligated, like chores, to not because you're doing it for fun, because it could be, you could need to kill Phaelanx 100 times if it was the most fun thing in the world, but you don't, because it's not, right? Like the way that you feel when you question why you feel the way about a certain grind, right? I haven't played the game since Shroud was the best. Just checking back because of you. Hey, I appreciate that, Meatball. I hope you're doing well. Like, if you found my content when Shroud was the best armor, that was years ago. And the fact that you dropped in to just say what up means a lot. So hopefully you're doing well as well. Is Monster Hunter good? Yes. Yes, Monster Hunter is good. It's a little bit of a learning curve, but once you learn it, you're a fan for life. That's my opinion. I would say if you gave the franchise 100 hours, you would be a fan for life. No, I mean, I just discovered this. Oh, I just discovered this channel. Gotcha. I misinterpreted. Regardless, I hope you're doing well. That's why I was saying you got to do what makes you happy, man. Sincerely, I am, Wilson. Like, I think the Dauntless community is really cool. Like, I think that there are some really cool people in this community, and there are passionate content creators that have probably, you know, had this game succeed more than it should have. I can't tell you how many times I've read the comment like, "Yo, like when you upload XYZ, it makes me want to come back to Dauntless and play it." And it's like, that's kind of like my role, right? bringing interest back to the game and keeping people updated on the content is definitely the my role as like a Dauntless partner. But I don't know, like when the game is boring for your most devout players, it's hard to get excited and get other people excited. And yeah, it's just kind of how it is. What's my favorite game? My favorite game right now is Guilty Gear Strive. Honestly, I think the Monster Hunter community is kind of toxic. Most core communities are pretty toxic. Like, they're very elitist, right? Because they care a lot more about it than most people on the outskirts, like on the outer rings of a community. And then you have the perception of those people that are like, but I would say that Monster Hunter fans are a niche of a niche, right? And Dauntless goes the same way. But I do think that Monster Hunter has more of an elitist vision of the game. Hello, am I late? You're not late. I'm gonna do one more run since I'm kind of enjoying the conversation that we're having. I was gonna quit around the 2-hour mark, but Guilty Gear looks pretty fun, not gonna lie. It's very fun, and it's very beginner friendly. I've had way more problems with the Dauntless community than Monster Hunter. That's because Monster Hunter doesn't really like merit, like it doesn't allow you to like converse. If you were like someone who avidly watched content or uploaded content, you would see a lot more of the toxic behavior. But yeah, I think that's probably a subjective experience, because I've heard of like just nightmare groups, like people kicking you for no reason, and like kicking you because you're playing a certain weapon, or even like playing like the Palico class in Generation. Like people will just kick you if you're playing that because it's suboptimal, quote unquote suboptimal, right? But like if you're actually a good player, you like in most games, and especially in Monster Hunter and Dauntless, if you are a good player and you know what's up, and you know how to make your builds and get good uptime on the monsters, you can make any weapon work. It doesn't matter. Like, and that's always been the case in Dauntless too. Yeah, your time to kill might be like a minute slower, but is it really that big of a deal if you're killing something in a minute and 30 seconds instead of 30 seconds? Like, I don't know about you, but I like to kind of like experience the fight, not just stun lock something and then move on to the next thing. I know people do like that, but I'm not one of those people. Are you thinking of uploading a wider range of games? I'm uploading a wider range of content across multiple channels. So if you're interested in that, hit up the description. Yeah, RevvyFGC is my fighting game channel, and if you guys are interested, I would appreciate a subscription, or whatever at I don't even know what I'm trying to say. Yeah, subscribe to my fighting game channel if you're interested in fighting games, because I want to take that channel places. Because right now I'm really just kind of in limbo. Like, I don't really know what to upload here. So I just stream and have fun because I like hanging out with you guys. But Driver, what's going on? I know you said hello earlier, but yeah. Trying to get to everybody's messages. I had a good experience with Rise, though. I had a good experience with Monster Hunter Rise and playing public games there. But Rise is a lot easier, I feel. It's a little bit more damage heavy, I feel. Like, you can kill stuff really fast. But it could just be that I've been playing Monster Hunter and I understand it a little bit more now, and now that Rise has come out, it's like a fresh start. Have you played Tales of Arise yet? No, I'm interested in that game, though. It looks really good. How long have you been back to Dauntless? 2 months, maybe? I took a 5-month break. And I've been playing for like 2 months now. Oh. Didn't even use the fireball. I'd love to play Rise. It does seem easier. But there are very cute doggos. Yeah. Honestly, like, I think Rise is... I think that the superior experience from Rise to World, like, you get more content in World for sure with like Iceborne and, you know, and everything considered, but I have more fun with the gameplay of Rise. So I'm really looking forward to the PC release of that and more content for that game, because the wire bug, just like the movement and the like the chillness of Monster Hunter Rise appeals to me a lot, because I don't really play those games anymore to be like, yo, I gotta be the best, I gotta speedrun this, speedrun that, you know, like I did with Dauntless many years ago. And other Monster Hunter games. I just don't really care about all that. I don't care about the challenge so much. I like having a challenge. I know that the challenge needs to be there, but I'm not trying to play a PvE game at like the most competitive level, you know? It's not for me anymore. I would rather play an opponent, like an actual human being as an opponent. I've found. How did you get the thing above your head? Doing heroic escalation. You need to do a full week of heroic escalations to get enough marks to buy a crown. And there's one of each element except for Radiant, which is a shame. I would really like a Radiant crown. One didn't have a hitbox. Smile. People are random. I think it's like, it's more of like a... Yeah, I mean, to rephrase that, you know, like, people are random and AI can be exploited. That's true. I think that there's a level of impressiveness that comes with, like, being able to exploit an AI. But it needs to be a relatively complex one, or like the challenge needs to be like a very high, unfavorable odds, you know, for it to be very impressive, or it needs to be done really fast. So like speed runs, or like doing things that take, you know, months of practice, like the long sword, the fabled longsword naked run versus Extremith in World. That stuff is very impressive in its own right, but it is not the challenge that I seek from video games, at least anymore. Like, if speedrunning is your thing, cool. It's just not for me. I have to be very passionate about the game, which I had when I was playing Dauntless, like very hardcore. I was streaming that game. I was streaming Dauntless 8 hours a day, 5 days a week, dude. 40 hours of Dauntless a week. Chat. That's a lot. It's a lot of Dauntless. Consider, like, imagine doing that. Imagine doing this. Imagine doing escalations 40 hours a week, right? Back then it was just pursuing behemoths, but the game was different. 8 to 5 Dauntless job, yeah. I mean, for real. That's it. might just have to ban you, dude. Like Doom? I've never played the new Dooms. What build are you using, Rev? I'm using a Berserker Predator 4 power. A weird hybrid, but it's a really strong build. Yeah, I'm using Urska with Boreas right now. I like Boreas sword. Very fun. This game feels like a chore now when you get on. It really depends on my goal. I accomplished the goal that I was like trying to. I need to have a purpose, and sometimes that purpose is just like, yo, I want to stream Dauntless a little bit so I can hang out with, you know, the people that have been supporting me for a long time. Because I stream a lot less on Twitch, because I'm just focusing on other things that will hopefully help me grow in the future. So I can start streaming again consistently. And you know, today's goal for my stream was to just get a better opinion of Phaelanx and also just hang out. Yeah, no worries, Leslie. I actually enjoy playing this game. No chore in anything except like how grindy rumors are. Yeah, dude, the rumors are so artificially like difficult. Kind of meh to me. Like, I read what you need to do for them, and I'm just like, it kind of puts me to sleep. Some of the tasks just are it like literally chores. Like dealing X amount of damage in a certain hit. It's just like, it's not a mystery. Like, if you know anything about builds in this game, it's not a mystery. And then you need to do it like 20 times. It's like, I don't know. I'm gonna go now. All right, Josiah, have a good one. Thanks for tuning in. I don't really care for Rises Online too much. Most lobbies last like 1 or 2 hunts before everyone goes their separate ways, in contrast to lobbies in GU were most likely to retain their participants, partially due to the not having the SOS hunt search mechanic, where people auto drop out afterwards, as well as the higher difficulty. That's a fair assessment. You know, that's why GU is like still a thing, right? Like, it's okay for both to coexist. But in my experience, I never had that experience. Like, whenever I joined a Rise lobby, it was usually with like at least one friend. And then we just like go in lobbies and hunt for a while. And the thing about Rise was, even if people left, people were always looking for lobbies to play because of those search queues. So it's like, I don't really care about hunting with the same group of people repeatedly, unless it's like my real life friends, in which case we're like chilling in Discord. But like, there's no problem finding games in Rise. It was cool getting a small band of randoms that stuck together and helped each other to grind stuff. Felt like real camaraderie. Yeah, that's a very rare experience to have in gaming these days. I was surprised that as many like I was surprised at how many people chose to stick around and like be kind of like friendly rivals with me in Street Fighter when I was grinding that a lot. It's like I met Torque and Kurg and Fishbeard, you know, just like all those cats that were just like in gold and scrubs and just trying to like climb out, and we had these like friendly rivalries. It was like really good, and that's something that I really like about fighting games, is like when you're in a match, you're enemies, but when you're outside, you're just like friends and like showing each other tech, and like you like genuinely care about, like I care about whether or not people keep improving, right? Like at the game, because it motivates me to get better, right? And like it's like partially selfish, but it's also like I'm just actually cheering for you. It's like we're both really invested in this thing that we both really like. So yeah, I don't know. It's like you don't really like, I don't really care how good my teammates are in Monster Hunter or Dauntless. You know? Like I especially don't care how good they are in Dauntless because the game just feels very easy in that regard. But like in terms of like Monster Hunter, I care to an extent. That's usually just because it can be painstakingly like slow if people don't really know how to fight. But if they're like someone that's just like I keep repeatedly playing with, and they're just like, man, I'm like trying to, like they show an interest in trying to get better, then cool. But if it's just like some randoms that I'm only gonna play with once, then I don't. Yeah, kind of interesting points. Hey, Leon. Lobbies in World, in my experience, were I liked World's lobby system. Let me say that having more than 4 people in a lobby is sick. Absolutely adored it. Having like a populated lobby feels really good in World. I'm still waiting for actual Radiant Escas. After that, I'll have no expectations. I wouldn't count Radiant Escalation out, but it's just hard to say what the next wave of content is going to be. Because there's nothing updated on the roadmap. Yet, at least. I'm gonna go find a good movie to watch. I enjoyed the time I was in the stream. Great. Hear your feedback, man. What I'm hearing is you need to play Monster Hunter. Is that I need to play Monster Hunter. I've always wanted to. Yeah, I mean, honestly, you can pick up any Monster Hunter game that's been released in like the past. Ooh, because it was 4. Like, if you pick up 4 is good. Like 4 Ultimate is good. Generations Ultimate is good. World is good, and Rise is good. Like, if you pick up any of the past like 4 games, you'll probably have a good time. But I highly recommend, if you're looking for a challenge, pick up Generations. If you want more of like a casual, like high definition experience, pick up World. If you don't really care about graphics as much and you just want to like learn Monster Hunter, pick up Rise. I would say that's kind of like my 2 cents. It also depends on like what console you want to play on too, because Rise is only on Switch right now. And Generations is not on PC. If Generations was on PC, I'd probably play it all the time, but it's not. No worries, Daniel. Thanks for sticking around. Monster Hunter movie was surprisingly good. I never saw it. I actually totally forgot about it. Barbarian outfit when? We need to see it in the reward cache. I have no idea what the schedule is for that. I used to know it, but not anymore. What's your next Dauntless vid about? That's a good question. I was kind of just discussing with chat, like, not a lot of people are really interested in my Dauntless content at the moment. There's just a lot less views going around in general in the directory. That's not to say that there aren't people that aren't interested, but the views in the directory are significantly down. So it's kind of hard to be motivated. And I don't know what what is interesting to people, and that is something that I want to like put effort into. Because all those videos that like they're like, oh, one shot this behemoth, right? Like Doe does a lot of that stuff because he feels like it's worthwhile to upload. Like, oh, you can one shot this behemoth, or you know, virulent impact with this weapon and how fast you can kill shit with. It's like getting virulent impact in one run takes hours, and it's just not worth your time. Doing a trial run at the fastest degree, like at a top time level, is a lot of grinding. Nah, you just some roadmap that I used to know. It's funny. Is your Slayer's path maxed out? Not on, no. It was. Before I reset, but yeah, not right now. How you doing on Naraka Blade Point? I'm doing alright. Like, I haven't been playing as much since I haven't been streaming as much, but I hop on occasionally and do a couple rounds. But as far as like the videos are doing, they're not getting the amount of views that if I like uploaded consistently on Naraka, I'd probably get a little bit more, but I don't know if like it's really worth it, because I'm getting a decent return on what I am uploading now in terms of like my partnership, and it's not a game that is like really taking off here in NA. It's a good game, in my opinion. I really like the game, but I don't think it's a game that people really care about either. I'm more excited to upload V Rising when the game comes out. I really like Falk's theme, dude. Falk's theme is amazing. Check out Hunter Arena. Hunter Arena. Very rarely play with friends, so those times where I do get to play with other skilled players for an extended amount of time always feels good, particularly in Turns Lobby. Turns Lobby. What's Turns Lobby? That reminds me, you were talking about how you didn't know if you could raid other people's castles. There's a Steam page that says yes, you can. Oh. Yeah, I figured, so since that moment that I released that video, I've been researching the game a lot more. And just kind of like piecemealing all the information that we do know together, because I think I'm going to just upload everything we know about, you know, V Rising. Because that's kind of something that I'm interested in doing, right? Yeah, and not only can you raid castles, each clan is up to 4 players, like 4 people to a castle, which is sick. And then it's 50 is their like target for number of castles on a server. And then there's like a global hierarchy system where it might be server wide, but they made it sound like it was across all servers. Being the strongest vampire clan essentially made you like the Dracula clan. Sounds pretty cool. Probably won't be me, you know? I don't think I'll sweat the game that much, but I would imagine it would probably just be server wide. But I don't know, it's hard to say. Is the game gonna be more like Valheim, or you know, where it's just kind of like a survival game in that regard, where there's not like I don't know. It's weird to see SLS making a game that's not like ladder based, right? Because Battle Right and Battle Right Royale, it's just kind of different. I don't know. Hopefully that makes sense. But I do think it will be fun. Like, regardless, I do think V Rising is going to be a very good game. It's probably going to be their best game. Like, it sounds like they've learned a lot since their creation of Battle Right and Battle Right Royale. But I would expect more of a Valheim style experience than a Battle Right experience with like heavy PvP. So if you play solo, you'll never get a castle? I don't think that's how that works. I think that your thumbnails are on point. Not sure why you're not that popular. I think it's like, I mean, there's a lot of different reasons. There's a multitude of reasons. But like the ceiling for Dauntless is very low in comparison to other games. Like if you compare a game like Dauntless to the directory of Apex, and this is something that I'm learning, that I learned like this year of content creation, is like in today's, I don't know, I'll just call it the gaming sphere. In today's gaming sphere of like content creators, it's almost better to just pick a game that has a ton of people, because you just never know when you're gonna pop off. And if you're consistent with your content and you're making like interesting content, you're gonna get views, and it's gonna be in a game that has a huge ceiling. Like I would say that it's almost better to just pick a game with a, even if you're getting like 2 views, figure out a way to get your content out there, whether it's uploading shorts or double dipping on content, and just keep shotgunning a ton of content out there until people care enough about you to like create the content that you want to do, right? Like right now I'm covering like mod content, like modded costumes on Guilty Gear. Like I just showcase the costumes and all that stuff, and the characters, and do a couple combos, and then, you know, call it a day. But it's like, that's not the content that I want to put out in particular. But I think it's more interesting. Like I think it's interesting enough to be like, oh yeah, this is like a good start for me. But yeah, popularity is kind of weird. Popularity is just because someone is seemingly doing everything right, it's just a matter of time, you know? And that's kind of how it feels for me. I just need to find something I'm passionate about and really like go guns blazing towards it. But I don't know, it's hard. There's like a lot of micro decisions that you need to make when you're when transferring a when like changing to a different game, right? It's like, I don't know, there's a lot of mental fortitude that you need, and I don't have it all the time, because I feel bad about, like, I don't know how it's perceived, right? Because there are going to be people that are like, oh man, you came back to Dauntless and then you quit 2 months later, and it's like, you know, I'm just going to unsubscribe because, you know, you're just so wishy-washy, right? And it's like I'm not covering the game that they want me to cover anymore. But at least statistically, it doesn't really look like a lot of people care about Dauntless at the moment. So it's kind of hard to be like, to care about that particular thing. I'm just kind of rambling, by the way. Hopefully, you know, it's making sense. If you guys don't understand something, let me know. But also, it's more like a pride thing, right? It's like, man, I really want to do well in a particular directory, and I don't want to leave. On the flip side, I don't want to leave people like that are in this chat hanging, right? Like if they are like, man, I really like your Dauntless content. You know, I really, if you know, I think it would be a detriment to my viewing experience if you uploaded something else. I don't want to be that guy, but I don't know. It's easier to just say goodbye when it's like a forceful thing, like a game just like actually dies or their servers are shutting down. Like to me, that's a lot easier. But for me right now, like Dauntless isn't going anywhere, you know? It would definitely be me making the choice not to upload it anymore. And I just can't really bring myself to do that right now. I don't know why. Because I mean, I guess it's just because I can't find anything that I'm passionate to the level that I was passionate about Dauntless for, other than fighting games, but I'm already doing that. So it's like, I'm just kind of chilling, right? I subbed for the ramble. Yeah, I don't know. At this point, that's all I have. Please continue rambling. It's actually very informative. I am out. Yeah, I mean, if like, especially like content creators, if you guys have like questions, like give me a question and I'll answer it to the best of my ability. Sometimes I do just ramble, but I think that there's a certain, like, it's not even a, it's more of like an emotional tie, right? Like quitting Dauntless is like a really big emotional tie to me, because like I said, there's like a lot of people that have supported me for years on this game, and just being like, yeah, you know, Dauntless didn't work out, and admitting that is like a pride thing. And then also it's like I said before, is letting down, you know, the remaining audience that is there for it. But on the flip side, being happy and creating better content, you know, in turn, or at least trying new things to try to be happier, in terms of like what you make as like a, you know, as a, we'll call it a craftsman, you know, making content is a craft, in my opinion. It's an art, it's a craft. Is an overall win, but I think they're letting the people down that aren't gonna jive with your new content is something that I struggle with a lot. But in reality, as a businessman, hanging up, like the best thing that I could do is hang up this channel, focus on Naraka content, because they actually pay me to make content for it, and get a YouTube channel up to snuff where people want to sponsor me while working on fighting game content. Like using this channel as a means to get sponsorships is kind of like where it's at, but in turn you need views. And if I cared exclusively about views, I would need to either shill Dauntless like really hardcore and just make content about everything, which I can't really bring myself to just keep playing the game for, you know, 8 hours a day, or find something else. And that's kind of like I'm at the crossroads of those decisions, and navigating it has been very hard, and it's obviously been going on for much longer of a time than, you know, just like the 2 months I've been back, right? Because I've learned so much over the past, like, even just this year of content creation, because I did quit Dauntless and come back. I'm learning a lot, not only about myself, but learning a lot about how to be successful in the current environment of content creation where it's just so heavily oversaturated. I just looked and you were my 5,000th liked video. Nice. Why not multiple channels? I do have multiple channels. I cover, I have a Twitch channel, I have 2 YouTube channels, I have a TikTok channel. I'm on Twitter. Like, I have my bases covered. Like, it's not a matter of like trying to solve like how I want to do things. It's more of just what game do I want to play. You shouldn't quit, just give yourself breaks. My thing is just like Dauntless doesn't really like the last couple of patches have not impressed me at all. Like heroic escalation was really fun for the first round of escalations, and now I'm doing it again for the second time, soon to be third time, and I'm not having fun with it anymore, which is a shame because I did really like it. I didn't really mean to do Terra escalation, but we'll do it anyway. It's putting your favorite plushie in storage, it's emotional. Yeah, it's getting rid of your favorite pair of jeans, for sure. Like the tattered jeans that you're wearing all the time, and being like, man, I really need some new jeans, and you finally throw them away so you don't wear them anymore. Definitely. When you invest this much time in this anything, like, but I don't know, like, look at the Dauntless Twitch directory, look at like some of the views that are coming through on YouTube videos lately, and I still believe that Dauntless is like a good place to get started to learn how to make content, but I don't think, like, I don't really wish my fate upon any content creator right now, you know? Like, Dauntless is gonna leave you, like, if you want to do this as like your full-time income, Dauntless is going to leave you wanting more. And so I think it's almost better in the current climate to find a game that you enjoy a lot. So whether it's like that's really popular, right? And figure out, navigate how you can get views and subscriptions through that game. Because a lot of these large games still have room for other people to like squeeze in and make. And it just takes a couple, you know, videos getting really heavily recommended to get something started and to be at the level. And the thing is like a video popping off in a directory that's like very saturated but has a ton of views is like the same level of luck and commitment that goes into years of grinding one game at a low amount of views, but you're, you know, at the top of the heap, right? Because not a lot of people are covering. It's just not as competitive. I would say it's a better use of your time. But realistically, if you're trying to do content creation, I think you got to do it as like a side gig for a majority of the time. Learn how to do it while you're still creating an income. And then when you can't afford to quit, you know, whatever job that is. But that is like another level of commitment that I personally didn't take. I did for a long time. Like I worked in customer service for several years and saved all of my money so I could try and do this and make it work. And I've made it work to some extent. And I would say that I'm very successful in terms of like the things that I've accomplished over the years. Been on the front page of Twitch. Like Dauntless has given me a lot of opportunities in the past that, you know, are unforgettable in terms of like things I've learned and experiences. Like being on the front page of Twitch is really cool. Like it's just a cool thing to be able to say. Or like I've played with Hotshot GG, or, you know, just like played with like notable people that are successful people in the field. Akeda can say that he's been raided by Shroud. Like, not a lot of people can say that, right? Like, Dauntless has given us those types of memories, on top of like the really cool community. But yeah, right now it's like a very barren place in comparison to where it was. Have you played the game Blood Hunt? I have not. I've played the game Get Fucked by Scrave. Does that count? I've played it a lot. I love that game. Customer service is pretty rough on the soul. That's fact. But, you know, when you need money and you have a dream, you do things like play Dauntless for 4 years. You know? Just give yourself to D&D. It's the only way. Yeah, I don't know about that. I enjoy, like, dude, don't get me wrong, I really enjoy our campaign, but I don't think I would enjoy it as much if, like, I wasn't playing with just really cool people, you know? Mirnon does a really good job DMing, and I think it's like, I'm kind of spoiled in that regard. But yeah, I don't know what Blood Hunt is. What is that? I mean, partners come and go like crazy in Dauntless. I wouldn't say come and go like crazy. It's pretty rare that they do a recruitment. But I think the first wave of partners just didn't really find the game that interesting, which is fair. Like, being partnered with the game isn't really that... isn't the wild thing. It's being just like having a certain level of success in the game. Like, having a flare in the game probably seems cool outside of the box, but it doesn't really do anything. It used to. That's kind of the thing, is like having a flare and all that stuff used to matter when elite flares didn't really like exist, because it was basically just like a custom flare that you could have, but now there's just really cool looking flares that have cool animations and make sounds and stuff. Five days of D&D streams with different groups. Damn. You know, part of the reason why I like D&D so much is because it like just helps me get out of my shell, and it lets me work on the like role-playing aspect. Because like I'm really bad at telling stories, in my opinion. Like, I'm good at rambling, bad at telling stories. And it helps me. It helps me in that regard. It's also really nice for on-the-fly thinking, because it's all reactive, right? So like thinking on your feet, to have like having a snappy or witty response to something that is happening to the game just increases everyone's enjoyment. And so the better you get at that, the more of those moments that you can have, and it just makes for a better experience across the board. Which is something that I like really want to get good at as a content creator, because I think it would help my streams drastically. Yeah, improv, exactly. I explained to my GF D&D as like improv theater. Yeah, I mean, for sure. Like, especially as like a form of entertainment, for sure. But like, I mean, it can be way more dull than that, you know? Can't be expected to play only Dauntless as a FT. What is FT? FT content creator. Give yourself variety and you just end up growing as a creator and the community grows too. Yeah, it's hard to say. It's a conflict of interest because YouTube really likes when you upload the same thing over and over again. And when you start throwing wrenches in that, it starts like not knowing who to recommend your content to. And so you would give yourself like these artificial growing pains that don't need to exist if you keep uploading the same thing, right? So there's a struggle there. Uploading variety is hard to do unless you're like a top dog, where your community is large enough that it just kind of like bolsters you regardless. Like they're, and yeah, that's more of like a personality thing, right? And I'm pretty monotone. Pretty monotone. I get hype, but it's hard for me to get hype about things that I don't know. I can't fake being hype. I just my brain won't let me get more artificially hyped than I currently am. But when I do get excited, I get excited, you know? And I think that, not that you need to be excited, but it definitely helps on YouTube. I used to be like you. Want to know my secret? You played D&D? Oh, is that the Vampire the Masquerade BR? I have heard of that. I just didn't know it was called Bloodhunt. Yeah, alright. Yeah, alright, we're on the same page. No, when I speak, I imagine something like rock band vocal. Can people join you? I'm just kind of chilling solo. Others. I feel I'm hitting too much. The same tone, I just change. So, I mean, I occasionally just like make up songs, right? That's how you know I'm like really depressed, is when I'm not singing. Like if I'm not like making up songs or just like doing silly things with my voice, that's how you know like something's up. Music name? This is ooh, I want to try and remember it, what it is. This is Under Night In-Birth for sure. This is Under Night In-Birth soundtrack. It is called, this is Aurier's theme. Here, I'll type it in chat. This is Purity and Strictly. Aurier theme. There you go. But this is, I'll type in anime names, am I right? Yeah, the soundtrack has been going for the past like 30 minutes. Sounds like this would suit a Sailor Moon. Yeah. Yeah. Fourier is like this, like, priestess fencer chick. Yeah. She's very just. So, yeah. Anyway, y'all. That was a good ramble. I think I'm gonna call it, though. With the voice crack. I think I'm going to call it. That was a lot of fun, though. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the stream. Went for a solid 3 hours. I appreciate all your support. Go ahead and show off the build here one last time so people can catch it if you're so inclined. Hell yeah, Revy. Yeah, I'll probably wait until do the Twitch stream tomorrow. I'm kind of sad that there's no D&D today, but whatever. I'll get everything prepped for tomorrow's Twitch stream and just kind of chill out. Maybe watch some more Lupin, eat some food. Oh, I'm not sad by any stretch of the imagination. I'm actually really like. I'm happy. Like, my TikTok is doing really well. Like, and I'm making content that I want to make. I don't know. Yeah, don't feel sorry for me by any means. Like the conundrum of this channel is something that will solve itself eventually. And honestly, I feel like it's a lot of like wasted energy thinking about it as much as I do. And I just need to like make fighting game content and say fuck everyone that wants me to do otherwise. What's the TikTok? It should be in the description. Yeah, join up on the Discord if you guys are interested. That's where I make all my announcements of all sorts of different stuff. If you want to catch any other content outside of this YouTube channel, be sure to join up on the Discord. We're actually pretty close to getting like being able to apply for like partner Discord. So it'd be cool if you guys joined. And then RevvyFGC is my fighting game channel. TikTok and all that stuff will be in the description. That's pretty much it. Thank you guys for being here. It was really cool just chatting up with you. I always have a good time like just streaming Dauntless and hanging out with the people that do choose to stick around, because it's, yeah, I don't know, I have a good time. It also helps me just kind of sort out my thoughts and I just ramble. With what you're saying most of the time, it's just good to connect with others. Let's see. If I'm being honest, my favorite aspect about your commentary is just the chill factor along with your generally straightforward, honest way of interacting with your audience. I can relate with what you're saying most of the time, and it just feels good to connect with others. It's what I like about your streams. I will think on that, because in my own perfect world, a large portion of my stream would be me playing a game that I really enjoy at a high level, while being able to take like a step back and just kind of like taking a certain portion to do things like this. But if I would, this is kind of the advantage of playing Dauntless, is that it's a relatively simple game that I'm able to just kind of like play secondary to reading my chat. If I'm playing fighting games, that was kind of like my issue, is I can't like stop the match, right? I can't stop the match and then read chat. and have like a meaningful conversation. I can't have like this level of depth to my conversation. But there could be portions of my stream where I did that. And so it's just like a matter of being able to regulate the value of what I want versus what the viewers want. And obviously that's really hard to navigate because everybody wants different things. And so all I can really do is go off of myself. Yeah, well, Ridley, have a good one as well. I appreciate that, Joseph. Thank you very much. How do you stay inspired while making content? Watching other content, honestly. I think watching other content creators, whether it's just things that you're interested in, it doesn't need to be, you know, oh man, I make Dauntless content, I'm only watching Dauntless content creators. That's a really easy way to burn out. I think I've been inspired by music, I've been inspired by other content creators, I've been inspired by just like the way a video had a transition, right? Like your inspiration doesn't need to be necessarily a gameplay thing or a gameplay idea. If you do gameplay content, it could be like, oh, I want to try including this video transition in my own videos and see how successful it is. And that's something that uploading to TikTok has actually helped me because it's an entirely different video resolution. Like you're making content for mobile, which has been very interesting as a learning experience, to constrict yourself in that regard. So yeah, I mean, I guess just let inspiration find you and look in places that you wouldn't expect. Look in things that you do enjoy. Like, look at your favorite content creators and see how you can incorporate the things that you like about their content into your own. That would probably be my advice for YouTube. But in terms of just like staying motivated in general is a healthy schedule, I think. Streaming for 8 hours a day to, 3 people is not a great use of your time if you're looking to do this full time. It's also a really way to kind of just get burned out on it in general if you dwell on views. Anyway, I'm gonna get out of here. Thank you guys for tuning in, and if you have any more questions, you can just hit me up on Discord. I will catch you all later. Peace out and have a good one.